I am downtown. There's some decorations in front of Ben's, which is the craft and hobby store I go to. It's actually, it goes all the way down to there. All those storefronts are Ben's. And I'm standing under the movie theater marquee where they're playing Christmas music. They have some wreaths on the walls. And in a second I'll get the marquee. There we go. There we go. Okay. And quite a few people down here. This is the last weekend. All the little craft gift cabins are open. I know there's a name for those things. I think they call them cottages rather than cabins, but there's a German name for them, which I'll see on the sign here rather than try to remember it. I'm going to pause while I cross the street. Seems like a good idea. Okay, I've not only crossed the street, but I've walked a block. There's a bunch of people standing there waiting for the horse-drawn trolley to come back around. I was going to take a picture of it when I started up this, but my tablet took a little while extra to wake up, and by then all I could see was the back of the trolley heading down the street. So I'll see if I can get it later. But here's the square, which is the center of activity. And as usual, when I'm walking around, I'm trying to both look where I'm going and look at the screen. And sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. So if you see rather a lot of concrete, just take my apologies ahead of time. I'm gonna get around here too. Okay, so this is one of the official entrance gates for the area that has, oops, over a little more. Okay, so this is for the little shops, and here's the other one. Might be easier to see because it's in the sun rather than the shadow. So, and then there are all these little buildings, and each one is a different vendor, and they are supposedly like different countries and stuff, and you know, not things you would commonly get at a big box store or flea market. And although some of them are, as time passes, not looking really like that. I'm going to pause for a second so I don't get this banged into. And there's the Santa Cottage, and long line of people waiting to get in. And then see, those are the rest of those are some more of the little vendors on the other side, and a tent where people can sit because some of the vendors have food and drinks. And I'm going to pause again. So here's the things on the other side of the road. There's the clock sounding, which is right over there. Nice fancy clock. And there's the fountain and square, which is round, but don't ask me about that. That was the thing I didn't go for because it was canceled for snow back around Thanksgiving, or snow or cold or both, was the lighting of this. So anyway, there are quite a few things they put up for people to see and do. Okay, I think it's probably a good idea for me to shut down now because this is getting really long. Happy holidays.